Hello, my dear English learners. Welcome back to our storytelling classroom. Today, I have a very special story for you. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever opened your mouth to speak English and nothing came out? Or maybe you knew exactly what to say in your head, but your tongue felt heavy. Your lips wouldn't move right. Well, today I'm going to tell you the story of Maya, a young woman who discovered a shocking secret about English speaking. This secret changed everything for her. And by the end of our story, you'll know this secret too. Are you ready? Let's begin our journey together.
Once upon a time, in a busy city, there lived a young woman named Maya. Maya was very smart. She had studied English for many, many years. She knew thousands of English words. She could read English books. She could understand English movies. She even knew all the grammar rules by heart. By heart, this means she remembered them perfectly, like you remember your own name. But Maya had a big problem. When she tried to speak English, something strange happened. Her mind would go blank. Her tongue would shake. Her voice would disappear. She felt like her mouth was frozen. Go blank, this means her mind became empty, like a white paper with no words. Maya felt very frustrated. She asked herself, "Why can't I speak? I know so much English." She didn't understand why speaking was so difficult for her. Does this sound familiar to you? Have you ever felt like Maya?
One day, Maya was walking in the park, feeling sad about her English. She sat on a bench and watched people around her. She saw children playing, couples talking, friends laughing. Everyone was speaking so naturally, so easily. Then Maya noticed something interesting. She saw a man teaching his little son how to ride a bicycle.
Bicycle. This is a bike with two wheels that you ride. The father said to his son, "Reading about bicycles won't make you a good rider. You need to practice with your body, your legs, your balance." Balance, this means staying steady, not falling down. The little boy had read many books about bicycles. He knew how bicycles work. But when he tried to ride, he fell down again and again. His father said, "Son, your brain knows about bicycles, but your body doesn't know how to ride yet." Maya listened to these words, and suddenly, like lightning in her mind, she understood something amazing. Like lightning, this means very fast and sudden, like when you suddenly understand something. "Oh my goodness," Maya said to herself. "Speaking English is not just about my brain, it's about my mouth too. My brain knows English, but my mouth doesn't know how to speak it yet." This was Maya's first big discovery. English speaking is not only mental, it's also physical. It's not just in your head, it's in your lips, your tongue, your jaw. Physical, this means related to your body, like moving your hands or legs. Jaw, this is the part of your face that moves when you open and close your mouth. Maya felt excited. For the first time, she understood why speaking was so hard for her.
Maya went home and started thinking more about this idea. She remembered something her fitness teacher once told her. Fitness, this means physical exercise to stay healthy and strong. Her fitness teacher had said, "Imagine reading 100 books about push-ups. You know everything about push-ups. You understand the theory perfectly. But then you try to do a push-up, and what happens? You collapse. Why? Because your muscles are weak. Knowledge is different from ability." Push-ups, this is an exercise where you use your arms to push your body up and down. Collapse, this means to fall down because you're too weak. Muscles, these are the parts of your body that make you strong and help you move. Ability, this means what you can actually do, your skill. Maya realized this was exactly her problem with English. She had knowledge, but she didn't have ability. She had brain training, but she didn't have mouth training. She thought about her native language. When she spoke her native language, her mouth moved automatically. Her tongue knew exactly where to go. Her lips made the right shapes without thinking. Automatically, this means without thinking about it, like when you walk or breathe. Native language, this is the first language you learned as a child. But English was different. English had different sounds, different rhythms, different movements. Her mouth had never learned these new movements. Maya made an important decision. She said to herself, "I will train my mouth every day, just like I train my body at the gym." Gym, this is a place where people exercise to become stronger. This was the beginning of Maya's transformation. Transformation means a big, positive change.
Maya started researching how to train her mouth for English. She discovered something surprising. She didn't need to practice for hours and hours every day. She only needed 5 minutes. Researching. This means looking for information and studying. But these 5 minutes had to be special. They had to be focused, daily, and smart. Maya learned that fluency is like brushing your teeth. You don't brush your teeth for 3 hours once a week. You brush your teeth for a few minutes every single day. This creates a habit. Fluency. This means speaking smoothly and naturally. Habit. This is something you do regularly without thinking about it. Maya created her daily 5-minute routine. First minute, mouth warm-up. Just like athletes warm up their bodies, Maya learned to warm up her mouth. She moved her lips in circles. She stretched her tongue. She moved her jaw up and down. She practiced smiling wide. Athletes, these are people who play sports. Warm up. This means to prepare your body for exercise. Stretched. This means to make something longer or wider. At first, Maya felt silly doing these exercises, but after a few days, she noticed her mouth felt more relaxed when she spoke English. Second minute, mirror practice.
Maya stood in front of a mirror and spoke to herself. She watched how her mouth moved. She practiced eye contact with herself. Mirror. This is glass that shows your reflection, your image. Eye contact. This means looking directly into someone's eyes when you speak. This helped Maya become comfortable with how she looked when speaking English. She stopped being afraid of her own voice. 3rd and 4th minutes, shadow speaking. Maya played short English audio clips and repeated them immediately like an echo. She tried to match the speed, the tone, and the emotion. This trained her ears and mouth to work together. 5th minute, speed practice. Maya took one sentence and said it 3 different ways. Very slowly, normal speed, and fast. She did this 3 times. This made her feel comfortable with different speaking speeds. After just 1 week of this routine, Maya noticed something amazing. Her mouth felt different. English sounds were becoming easier. Her tongue knew where to go. Her lips moved more naturally.
As Maya continued her practice, she discovered another important secret. Native English speakers don't speak word by word. They speak in groups of sounds that flow like music. Flow. This means to move smoothly, like water in a river. For example, instead of saying, "What are you doing?" like 4 separate words, native speakers say, "What you doing?" as one smooth sound. Maya realized she had been speaking English like a robot, breaking every word, separating each sound. But fluent English is like a song, not like separate notes. Robot. This is a machine that moves in a mechanical way. Separate. This means apart, not connected. Notes. These are individual sounds in music. Maya started practicing what she called sound clusters. Every day, she chose 3 groups of words that native speakers connect together. Going to became gonna. Want to became wanna. Let me know became one smooth sound. She practiced these clusters like songs with rhythm and beat. She even played soft music in the background and spoke on the beat. Rhythm. This is the pattern of sounds in music or speech. Beat. This is the regular pulse in music that you can clap to. This changed everything for Maya. Her English started to sound natural, not mechanical. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more English learning stories.
But Maya learned that training her mouth wasn't enough. She also had to train her brain and emotions together with her mouth. Maya realized that fear was stopping her fluency. She was always thinking, what if I sound stupid? What if I make mistakes? What if people laugh at me? These worried thoughts made her mouth freeze up. Freeze up. This means to become unable to move or speak because of fear. So Maya started practicing English with emotion, not just accuracy. Instead of focusing only on correct grammar, she focused on expressing feelings. Accuracy. This means being correct and precise. Expressing. This means showing or communicating your feelings. She practiced saying the same sentence with different emotions. Happy. I'm going to the store. Excited voice. Sad. I'm going to the store. Slow, quiet voice. Surprised. I'm going to the store. High voice. This helped her brain forget about fear and focus on communication. Maya also started using her whole body when she practiced. She used her hands, she moved around, she used facial expressions. When she moved her body, her brain remembered better and her voice became stronger. Facial expressions. These are the different looks on your face that show emotions. Maya created mental shortcuts. Instead of translating from her native language to English in her mind, she connected English phrases directly to images and feelings. Mental shortcuts. These are quick ways your brain connects ideas. Translating. This means changing words from one language to another. Phrases. These are groups of words that go together. For example, when she heard, "Let's catch up sometime," she immediately felt friendly invitation, without thinking in her native language first. Catch up. This means to talk with someone you haven't seen for a while. This made her responses faster and more natural. Maya's final discovery was about repetition. But not boring, robotic repetition, smart repetition. Repetition. This means doing or saying something again and again. Maya learned that there are 5 types of repetition. Slow clarity repetition, saying something very slowly to learn the physical movements. Flow repetition, saying it smoothly at normal speed. Emotion repetition, saying it with different feelings. Pressure repetition, saying it fast to build reaction speed. And real-world repetition, practicing it in different life situations. Reaction speed. This is how quickly you can respond. Each type of repetition trained a different part of her speaking ability. This wasn't boring. It was like being an actress preparing for different roles. Actress. This is a woman who acts in movies or plays. Roles. These are the different characters an actor plays. Maya practiced the same sentence as if she were in a job interview, formal and polite, talking to a close friend, relaxed and casual, in an emergency, fast and urgent. Formal. This means serious and proper. Casual. This means relaxed and informal. Emergency. This is a dangerous situation that needs quick action. This taught her how to use English in real emotional situations, not just in textbooks.
After 30 days of daily 5-minute practice, Maya's English was completely different. Her mouth knew how to move, her sounds flowed naturally, her confidence was strong. Confidence. This means believing in yourself and your abilities. But the most important change was in Maya's mind.
She stopped being afraid. She stopped waiting for permission to speak. She realized that her voice mattered, her words had value, and making mistakes was part of learning. Permission. This means approval or being allowed to do something. Value. This means importance and worth. Maya became fluent, not because she was perfect, but because she was brave enough to train consistently every single day. Consistently. This means regularly, without stopping. Brave. This means having courage, not being afraid.
And that, my dear students, is the story of Maya and how she discovered that English fluency is both physical and mental training. Let me summarize our story. Maya learned that speaking English requires training your mouth muscles, not just your brain. She practiced 5 minutes daily with mouth exercises, sound clusters, emotion, and smart repetition. Most importantly, she overcame her fear and became confident. Here are 5 key words to remember from today's story. Physical, related to your body and muscles. Fluency, speaking smoothly and naturally. Clusters, groups of sounds that flow together. Confidence, believing in yourself. And consistently, doing something regularly every day. Now, let me ask you, which part of Maya's journey do you relate to most? Have you ever felt like your mouth was frozen when trying to speak English? Remember, just like Maya, you can train your mouth to speak English fluently. It takes practice, patience, and courage, but you can do it. Thank you for joining me in today's story. If you enjoyed learning English through Maya's journey, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell me in the comments, what will you do to train your mouth today? Until next time, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, your English voice is waiting to be discovered.